Hey, just gonna play a bit of Batman, right? Better to do. So, I did play season 1. All my videos are on my YouTube. Check out, they're good to see. Yep, at least you're a mod here. So, I did play season 1. Channels, check it out. I did to the. And now, they just fixed the settings. Am I still cutting off? Uh, okay, I'll talk more. So basically, in season 1, I did it. Did the whole story. It's on my YouTube. You can check it out in the Twitch panel under YouTube. Just click it, or you go straight to my channel. And then you can check out the rest of the Let's Plays, like a series. You can binge watch them and do what you want. But I'm gonna continue straight from season 1. My choices, of course. So I'll continue my story. Import save 1. Yes. The backstory retired with the current save file. Okay. What I want. So. Episode 2 coming soon. Episode 1, The Enigma. So, one of Gotham's oldest and deadliest criminals has returned. Gotham must work with the allies old and new to stop this growing threat. Alright. Let's start. Okay, just slide so the Batman is barely visible. Let me know how the sound is. Is it too loud, too quiet? Just so I know. Okay, you choose a backtick color. Blue, red, yellow, purple. Oh, Aaron, if you're still in the chat. Purple. Okay, purple. Your backtick color determines looking gadgets. Okay, and... I'll pick red. Red's my favorite color, but what works best? Purple looks cool. Purple looks cool, to be honest. I'll pick red. It's my favorite color. Here we go, boys. Game through the depths, the choices you make, and tailored to how you play. Alright, got you, buddy.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes, their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham.
Arkham, that's from the first season.
Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman. But they would not be the last.
We are alone in the chat. Oh man.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report.
Let's see who joins me.
Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens, After the long, dark winter comes the thaw.
Quickly
Now,
lock my
if only
door.
the Knights could win a game, everyone would be happy.
Lucky 13! There it is, my
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international
Like my brother.
arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance.
Invisible drinks.
I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
I never forget who I am.
I don't. I never forget what drives me. Protecting the innocent from people like Mori. That stays the same no matter what mask I wear.
Don't I know?
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing. Meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone.
Something with a...
That computer can intercept his communication.
Hotel security are guarding him particularly close.
A man like Mori
Around.
counts
Yeah,
more
man.
enemies than friends.
I wonder why that is. Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Mori's conversation. Al, I'm hacking into Mori's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want
GG.
is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Mori's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
You got a message? I got a message. Know what you're talking about.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos.
Ah, you're trolling.
Someplace where only high rollers go.
I'm undercover.
Don't tell anyone, but I'm here undercover.
Don't worry, I can keep a secret.
Ah, in the game you got a message.
You.
Sorry.
What in the hell are you doing here?
Ah, the Riddler's right here.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Mori. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him
The
from
Green
your
Arrow.
father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Uh-oh. Stop him.
Is something wrong?
Yeah, get
seem
out my
distracted.
way.
Bruce,
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
Hello?
Go away.
Please get away from me. Now,
what?
just turn around and start walking.
You're lost, rich boy. You're not all that, you know.
You're ugly. Go away from me.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
Ooh, damn, son.
Now, let's get started.
Come on, Batman. Oh, it's Recruit. Power Rangers.
get out of there. Get your suit.
Finally. Get the suit ready.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one
Oh, it's the Power Ranger coming. Nope. Ooh. Ooh. Nope. 50. Oh my god. Oh yeah, man. Don't mess with Batman. Easy.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
Oh yeah, baby. John Wayne.
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Oh yeah, man.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
Gear up, buddy. Boom.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Levy, how are you, man? Welcome to the room. Just playing a bit of Batman, chilling.
Please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
Yeah, I'm good, man.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
Oh, you guys can think of that.
Fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
Oh,
Tricky one, isn't it?
look, it's a yokai. It's Echo.
The very nature of our existence.
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
Traction, rattling around like a rat in your skull.
Same woman from before.
That same one I rejected.
Batman will save her, along with everyone else.
Remember,
Okay.
choose your words carefully, Maury.
Oh, you
You
have
only
to.
have so many fingers. It'll be that much harder to count your blood money. But don't think you can just stall.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Distract him.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
What an idiot. Wait, behind you, mate. Just like Echo.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course
Make
of
a
action?
Then with tear gas. I think tear gas can be the best one here. Front assault, it's very risky. Tear gas can get them all sleepy, and it'll be easier for me to anticipate them, especially with the dark. I think the tear gas would be the better option.
We need a distraction.
Hey,
Find a way to
Boogie.
limit their line of
Hello.
sight.
Sounds like a plan.
You're completely insane.
No, I don't believe that's it.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
Bash Q, grapple E. Okay, let's bash. I missed! I missed! I meant to press shift, but I think I pressed caps lock. Oh my god. And I failed already. GG. You kidding me? There you go. Let's go slam into. See? There you go. Feel even worse than Sarah?
You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy
That's
right now, but
debatable.
I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage. Shoot the hostage.
Come on, take us. We need it now. Anchor the gun. Of course. Not anchor the hostage. Hit all targets in any order. Ooh, ooh. Nice. Hello.
Hiya, Bats.
The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
Uh-oh. Nope. 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 Oh. Oh, you wanna tickle him? Let's tickle him. Ooh. Shocking, wasn't it? Uh-oh.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town.
Kick him in the... oh.
Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed.
Who needs fingers
Gotham's
anyway?
Criminals have become zealots and thugs.
Failing worse than Sarah deserves respect.
You have come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city.
All you scum are the same. Only thing that changes is the mask.
Spoken like a man who sees the world in black and white. Allow me to broaden your spectrum. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are.
Oh, now he does the take us. Oh. See?
You have to be kidding.
Bye.
Ooh. Clever, but not smart enough.
Oh. Oh.
Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
Eerie, hello.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Uh-oh. Oh no. It's gonna make me do something, I'm gonna fail. Watch.
Follow the power lines.
Uh-oh.
There must be a weak point.
See, I'm gonna fail. No, I didn't. Quick, quick, quick. Woo! That clutch, baby. Ooh. Thanks, how are you all?
Cage.
Good.
That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns.
I believe in justice. Maury deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice. Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
You sure about that? Ooh. Damn. They made him a good fighter. Damn. Oh, that kick, man. It's a really good series so far. Yeah.
You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Oh, was the bomb. Oh no. Q Q E E E. Yeah. Sealed it. Oh man. Spider-Man. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, tickle.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
And a Waller.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
All in a day's work. And welcome to Batman the Telltale. The enemy within. Scan or take? Scan for.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The Bat computer will be able to analyze further.
So far, this had a good start. Really a strong start.
Your days are numbered, Bat Freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
Ooh.
Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told.
Commander Waller.
Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
He was smart enough to slip through our fingers.
Yeah, and leave a bloody mess in his wake. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Uh-huh. Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
Why'd they make her so
trained
big?
for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman.
Legendary?
I've heard a great deal about you. So much so I
And
don't
you
know if
are?
I should believe it.
And you are?
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
So you're a legendary Batman, are you?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we.
See, Harem always choose the best options.
World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our special.
Never heard of you.
I've never heard of this agency.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Nah, of course I've heard about it. Just
That means she operates from the shadows.
As do you. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham.
I only
Not to
work with
mention
Gordon.
that filth, Oswald Cobblepot.
I work with Gordon. No one else.
I appreciate loyalty, but that there, that's the issue.
The issue.
The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers.
That probably wasn't the best option then.
GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you? Or are those stars purely for show?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought.
Wow.
I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future.
This
I gotta get a
chick,
security detail on Maury while he's in the hospital.
as this guy probably
Agent
lost
Vesta
his
will fill you in on what we know
banking
so
hand.
far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought you was gonna bite your head off for a second.
Who are you?
I'd like to see her try.
Who are these new people we keep?
Special Agent Imana Vesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
Give
He's
her
a
too
madman.
much
You
info.
can't look for reason in someone so clearly deranged.
Riddler does show signs of an obsessive-compulsive disorder, but he's calculating, fiercely intelligent. I'd be surprised if this wasn't part of a bigger plan. Let me know if you think of anything. It'd be a help.
Be too quick to judge.
I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though.
What, you want my ass?
The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy.
I'm not gonna answer.
You can't keep away, can you?
I'm not gonna answer.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry. I think I know you a little better now.
This is what you get.
I'll be in touch.
Sneaky people trying to...
Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm
this
letting you hunt the
chick.
Riddler for now. You better share everything you find.
Or what?
Or
What?
this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like.
Oh, try me, bitch.
You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
Let's grapple away like a boss. Get out of my face. So, guys, if you don't know who Amanda Waller is, she's basically the leader of the Suicide Squad. If you've not seen that movie, she's basically really bitch. Someone who doesn't care for the consequences, just does whatever she feels like. Power. In the Batcave.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
Jazz. Oh, here we go. Jazz, ambient, or classical. Let's go for a bit of jazz. Nice bit of jazz.
I need something cool.
Swing can like.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
To be honest, guys,
Let's get to work.
may not show it, but I also like a lot of jazz. Like, I don't listen to it much, but I always had something for jazz music. Like, whenever I listen to jazz music, it's so calm and.
Selena. She'll turn up again.
That's Selena.
Looking forward to it.
That woman, first one. And base.
Harvey Dent. He was a friend. Once. In the end, Harvey couldn't make a single decision without consulting his lucky coin. He's in Arkham Asylum now, with the rest of the criminally insane. Oswald Cobblepot. The Penguin. My oldest friend. Vicky Vale, a.k.a. Lady Arkham. Driven to madness. Leader of the Children of Arkham. No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
What's wrong? Handshaking.
It comes and goes. Since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
Sort of lessons, sort of things can be applied from real life and get. Ooh. Access to feed. Access to media, but
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position.
alright, man, Aaron.
She's
Thanks for
given
stopping
them a
by on the
direction.
stream. Appreciate it.
Maybe,
Enjoy,
but the agency's
wish your mom
empowered
happy
to
birthday.
override local law enforcement with impunity.
Oh, Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need
Alright,
to
man.
be worried
Probably stop streaming then.
about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
Well, things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby. They're well-equipped spies, too.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades. Try and level the playing field.
Riddler fur.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Obviously
Well, they
something.
seem to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
Oh.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
Wow.
I take everything back.
So yeah, if you guys want to catch this whole video, it's gonna be on my YouTube channel. I will upload it straight and export it straight to YouTube. So for those of you who basically didn't have a chance to watch the whole stream, want to catch up, it'll be on my YouTube channel. Check out my YouTube channel. Scroll down the bottom of my stream and you see the Twitch panels. You click it and you can go straight to my YouTube. While you're over there, hit up if you. That's the codex. Swain. Mori, Riddler. That was Baron Blake. Underwaller. Iron Evester.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
There's nothing.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
But cannot...
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Have an eye, but I cannot see. Who am I? Not a one-eye Jack. I have an eye, but I cannot see. Eye of a needle?
The eye of a needle?
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
There was an eye of a needle. I was right. Nice. Find something. Oh, we gotta search for a needle. Something like that. Something.
No one beats Lucius's handiwork.
Version 2.
Lucius's latest model. Never ceases to impress.
Ooh, the Dark Knight. Nice. I guess nothing. Okay. Yeah. Probably the Batmobile.
Oh, that's the stuff.
Oh yeah. Is that it?
That's still the stuff.
Okay. Think. Yeah. What? I did. What? Up. Back up. Back computer. I guess the only thing we can do is talk to Alfred.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Oh. You for. What's this? Oh.
Never forget.
That computer somehow? Oh, my. Running. Do something.
Needle. A record needle.
Aha, got it. See?
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself.
Of course not, man.
Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Yes.
Good morning, Lucius.
Welcome.
I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Tiffany.
Your daughter, working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
Ooh. Access the back computer at any time from entering the cave from the main menu.
I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Alright, gotcha.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Just want to say, guys, thank you for who's ever watching right now. Came around. That's still much appreciated. And hope you enjoy the stream. You also like touch my stream next. Make sure you drop a follow. Really help me out.
Oh, excellent.
Excellent.
Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and our stock price has doubled since you took the company back from Oswald Cobblepot. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but...
Yeah,
What's in
you're...
that case?
Yeah, no. Business.
Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Something for Lucius.
Oh, this? No. This is just something for Lucius.
I see.
Not gonna lie.
Well,
Then
I've
you
got
had
a meeting I've got
tell the
to
truth
run
either.
to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
That's great. Alright, Bruce, you're in a good mood. You're in a great mood today, Bruce.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
No, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Ooh.
Huh. Now, would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
The hell?
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
Who the hell is that?
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
The daughter?
Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys.
Known as Aunt
So
Mad.
hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
Well, I'm strange, but I'm not that into projectiles being aimed at my head.
Oh. I'm sorry, Bruce. I didn't...
Yeah, you said it.
What's a little drone strike between friends, right?
Great first impression, huh? Keep it anyway. It's a pretty useful little gadget, if I say so myself.
Does she know I'm Batman?
There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear.
Oh yeah.
I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Tired.
Like, someone who needs another 4 hours of sleep?
That's because you work too hard.
Oh, that's rich. Coming from a man who pretty much lives in his lab.
That.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late. Already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? That's just weird.
What's weird?
Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made
One
it.
of your dad's projects, I
Something
guess.
your dad has been working on. Lucius, care to explain?
Oh, it's nothing. Just an old piece of tech that found its way into my lab.
But what does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
I guess so.
Alright, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health?
Seem to be better.
He would love that.
I hope he isn't still angry with me and Luke about that incident with the china.
Well, you know Al. No one messes with his dinnerware.
There's an app I can download to
Later.
control that.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
Oh no.
All right then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do.
Guess he doesn't know
If
about
you're
that.
willing
Great.
to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold?
Not yet.
Into the mission.
Not yet. Not yet.
We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her.
You know how dangerous our business is. I couldn't live with myself if something happened to Tiffany. I'm just gonna have to say no.
It's your secret to tell.
Yes, it is.
May I just say, burdens are lighter when carried by many.
Thanks for spoiling it, bro. Really appreciate
Shall we go
that.
down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne,
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Like seriously, dude, why did you have the need to spoil
See you
that?
in a bit.
I know this
I'll be down in my
game has
office.
been out for like a week,
Whenever you,
but still,
get
what
down
was the
here.
need to do that?
Keep me in the loop about that, thing.
Will do.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Am I in trouble?
Sure hope I'm not in any trouble.
Oh, everyone's in some amount of trouble. It's my job to find out just how much.
I'm gonna put this only on follower mode.
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Just take a time out. And you're gonna come in my chat and just spoil things for me, then you'll get a ban. But please, I'm telling you nicely, don't spoil this game for those of people who haven't played. It's really annoying. Hey, you may be wrong. It could be a potential spoiler, but it's still a spoiler. Don't ruin other people's experiences. Really annoying, dude. So just take a time out. And keep continuing, then sorry, dude, you're out of it.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what, exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham, yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so
Got answer the phone. Sorry, Red.
How's it going down there?
I, left that file on your desk. Think you could bring it down?
I'll be down in just a second. Sorry about that. What were you saying?
I was saying you're a bit of a mystery.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to
Find
find
the
him.
news?
Riddler, that psycho from the news?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane, they seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
No more than anyone else. Target?
Yes, having money and fame makes you an easy target. I've had my fair share of crazies knocking on my door.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends.
We didn't become.
From the sound of it, you two were close.
You've got to be kidding me. He's no friend of mine. That's why you came here to ask me about that guy?
According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Several people were hurt.
Wasn't safe to cry, was my.
I got out of there as fast as I could.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Nope, not yet.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact.
The hell?
Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Man's insane.
Sounds like something a crazy person would do.
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Why?
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest.
Hmm?
See, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web.
Spider-Man.
And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
The point.
And your point is what exactly? That I'm some kind of criminal mastermind?
Or just really unlucky.
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father.
Wow.
Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
Wow. You bring my father.
That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Wow, she brings my father into this. What a low man. What a.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What
the hell?
What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
Lucius, please tell me what's wrong.
Tell Tiffany that I love her.
What the hell?
That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Wow.
Oh my God, Lucius! No!
God's sake, man. Goodbye, old friend. Oh, why did they have to kill him off, man? But of course, my reaction wasn't that great because the guy who spoiled it for me.
Opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises chief technology
Still,
officer
Lucius.
Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of three at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Tiffany. Out for your family.
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family as if they were my own.
Just like Lucius took care of you. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it.
Of course.
Riddler struck at the heart of our operations.
Riddler will pay for what he's done. I swear to you. I will make him suffer.
Maybe it's what's called for, given the circumstances. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, She can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
I can do. He didn't. How you feel?
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter.
I'm not talking much, guys. Just a story right now.
Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man.
What are you trying to say?
I hope it was worth it.
Wow. Gonna blame me now?
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that?
Oh, here we go.
It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me. For my own sanity.
I'll tell you, just not here.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
What, Bruce? What are you mixed up in? Fine. Just tell me one thing.
What?
That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
The way it was safe. Just say it, man.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself.
Of course, your relationship. See, this is the thing with women.
Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
This is the thing with women. Lie to them. They'll love it for a bit, but then when they find out it's a lie, they'll hate you more for it. If you tell the truth, they'll still hate you.
So sorry, really.
How's
Such
that?
a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right?
John Doe. Wow.
For that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father.
Well, no, but judging by all...
John, can I talk to you a sec?
Bruce! I was hoping I'd bump into you.
Why don't we catch up over here?
Yeah, I'd love that. We have so much to catch up on. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Wow, this guy.
Look, I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans. Your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
sorry that you're sick. What?
I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Very thoughtful.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see? People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
How did you get out? Oh my God, did you escape?
Didn't have to.
We didn't have.
Dr. Leland signed the papers herself.
Huh?
She always had a soft spot for me.
Leland? The first one.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
I have a feeling that
Today
somehow
we gather
Amanda Waller is
in honor
involved
the
in this.
memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me.
Now?
You know, you might have been a little reluctant at the time, but if it wasn't for me, you'd still be in Arkham.
Well,
Sleeping off your meds in the rec room with Zaz.
Sure.
You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I didn't agree to that. But you did help me out.
Friends look out for each other. Am I right?
Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not getting too friendly with him.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. You will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot writing on this.
Oh no,
I
man.
told them you would.
Pretty busy.
Please don't let me down.
Gosh, John, I don't know. My schedule's just so packed these days.
Please don't blow me off. Not after what we went through together.
Maybe try my secretary.
Disappointing.
Need to let him off like that.
You know, I spoke so highly of you. I told them you'd fit right in.
I didn't want to.
Makes me want, I don't know, lash out. Shh.
We're here to mourn. Please.
You shush me again. You'll be mourning the loss of your teeth.
Oh, easy, easy, John. Take a deep breath, okay? Calm down.
You're right, Bruce. Sorry, Bruce, that outburst, it's antisocial, I know. Dr. Leland says I have a hard time handling rejection. I think it's the stress. You see, I've got this enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too.
I don't trust this guy at all.
Bruce Wayne's
Stay away
caliber
from
knows
Riddler,
everyone.
only from the
I shouldn't be
news.
surprised.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
His hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no.
Tell me.
Maybe I said too much.
Tell me where he is. I am not messing around, John.
Oh, Bruce, I missed your fire. I really did. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
You'll be sorry if you
Listen to
don't.
me carefully, John. Make sure this happens, or you'll be sorry.
No need for a tantrum, Bruce. I'm on your side. Just remember, when the time comes, I want you to meet my friends.
Well, your
Look,
friends.
I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. Sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
I don't trust him. Risk tracking advice, trust him to return. Risk tracking device. Sure.
Me too, John.
Be in touch.
Lag?
Bye, Bruce. Until next time.
It's lagging?
Intriguing fellow.
Are you
Certainly
sure?
not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
I'm looking at my OBS. Freezes every now and then. I'm looking at my OBS. Everything's fine. Okay at the moment. Okay. Game's almost finished anyway. Of course it's...
Enjoying the view.
Yeah, hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier, but when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up. What happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne has a talent for finding himself in the crosshairs.
You can say that again. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out
Harvey
there,
Dent
but
from the
City
first
Hall's
one.
not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
This one.
A construction site at the center of 46th. Abandoned.
Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of Arkham. There's nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased, anonymously.
Well, the only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman.
Thank you.
This lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose.
Good. What I want.
I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. So stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you are the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength.
It's true.
I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know.
No.
Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor.
I don't want Waller involved. You and I can handle Riddler. Just like it's always been.
Glad to see we're on the same page. We gotta watch out.
Yep, that's true.
She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll grab a car and meet you at Riddler's hideout.
How do you like this new system of the
Riddler won't
viewers?
feel so clever after we come knocking.
The top left. I think it's pretty neat. For the new and stream. I don't have to keep looking at the Twitch thing. Left. Pretty nice. It's almost done. I think I've got about 20 minutes left or so. I think about 10, 15 minutes. Pretty close to the end.
No one's home.
I kept Waller and her agency people out of the loop on this. It's just the two of us.
But this can be
handle this without her.
That's true. There can be consequences for
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
Alright.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vane, isn't he?
So, Raz, if you're still here, is the game play lagging itself as well when I'm looking? Because, have any people tell me lagging? It's freezing. It's a few starters here and there, but major. Oh, force lock.
Damn it! It's stuck.
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
After you.
Oh, if you can't find a way out, go more in. So. The hell is this? Don't. Oh. This.
Give me a good, honest crack house any day. Oh, God.
Who's that? And I'm gonna find out who that is.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Fernandez, that's...
Crap. He's one of Waller's.
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head. There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst.
Ah, so he died from sound.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt.
That's it. Oh.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
See those ultrasound waves.
Damn it. Me either.
One shoe is missing.
The soul of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Excuse me? Get in there? Leave. Get
That's a hell of
inside.
an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
Yep.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
We're gonna make a crime scene.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Chamber, see what's...
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
This chamber?
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
Alright, let's stop. Last one.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature. There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood.
So, that's what the guy did.
We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
The guy put his finger in this safe and lost his hand in this safe and lost his fingers. Okay.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
Okay, let's so we can definitely link this fingers.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one.
Oh.
Cost him his fingers.
That for sure. And then we can monitor.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
So we got to. Someone has to get inside. That means. Link that. Polarized lens in the prototype there.
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors.
Yep.
Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though. Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
There's
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
Get arms, delete email, look at co-worker. Read the arms.
Maury. He sold technology to Riddler.
I'll take the deal just like.
They talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now. She must have known.
Okay, and then
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
beef.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky. They'll kill each other.
Wow. Alright. Got the shoe.
One shoe, melted.
Melted from.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Well, you can be linked to the. Eat your plates. Bottom.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
Yep. Now we just.
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Hold up, Batman. The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
So you have to match the sensors from the monkey.
That's an
to
agency issue pistol.
box.
Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Alright.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find.
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation?
Screw you!
Nope.
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
Okay. So let's see what happens. First, I would say was in the chair. He went into here.
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
Yep. So then, after that, he got in the fire and the
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe.
detective myth.
Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial.
Aye. So then that led to him going to the Safe.
From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end.
Yep.
Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could
get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The
Boss.
last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Don't worry, Jim. I'm not going to lose this game.
I'm not so sure. But if you say a thing, you usually do it.
Have to turn it the other way. Drive it this way. And the wheel to reverse.
Almost make out a message.
On.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
There you go.
What the hell?
Ooh, that noise.
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
Ooh.
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Yeah. Damn it. Uh-oh. One who's trouble and tell no lies. See and hear. So see and hear. For this one. Oh! What a boost! What a boost! First try, baby. First try.
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
Missile.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
Oh.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
I'm closing in on you, Riddler. We escaped your twisted puzzle. It's only a matter of time before I find you.
Time is one thing you don't have. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman.
Trying, but you're not gonna get it,
Partnering
buddy.
with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
I know, my friend.
They're no friends of mine.
No, they're not. they'll smile to your face to get what they want. The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything.
Whatever happened to you, it doesn't let you off the hook. You're still responsible for all the pain you've caused.
You think I'm asking for mercy? I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend.
Wow.
Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game.
Wow.
It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast.
Don't you dare put your crimes on me.
Come on, Batman. I gave the puzzle to you, didn't I? It's not my fault you couldn't solve it. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it?
Yep, that's very true.
Now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
Despacito. Up, Blue Bam. Yeah, good song, I guess, but it's really overplayed for me. Fortunately.
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
I worked with him.
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
So he's gonna think the same thing.
The fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all.
Yeah, I know.
We had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
Whatever you do, this has to stay between us.
Oh, does it? Because I, what, just happened to stumble into it?
Are you kidding me?
I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. If you really think it's important this stays between us, then I won't say a word.
Thank you.
Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
I think I made the right choice there. Eight of man.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon.
Possibly.
Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
Gonna lie.
He looked me straight in the eye, Alfred. He's been our friend a long time. He deserves to know.
I understand that, Bruce, but he's still too close for comfort. I'm sorry, but he is. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
Yep.
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
Have you?
I still have you. And we still have each other.
I won't always be here, Bruce. I'm sorry. Losing Lucius in such gruesome fashion, it puts me in rather a morbid mood. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Walk. Monitors. Okay, so the communication grid. I think that obviously. So. Data.
He's hacked their cell phones. He can pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives. And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes.
But
it's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it.
man, like,
I've never been
come
one
on.
to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Of course you can. Let's get this over with.
God.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get
Oh, I
that
have a
tea,
feeling
Master
because
Bruce.
he's shaking a lot recently about the Children of Arkham and that he's gonna
Alright.
maybe get himself
Just need to
hurt or
create a
something.
filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Dwayne? Batman? Tiffany. 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 Tiffany.
Can I link it, please?
Tiffany.
That's a match.
Bruce?
The Sable.
No, no connection there. The two sounds have to be the same.
Oh, that buddy.
Tiffany. Batman?
Bruce? Bruce? Tower Enterprises.
The Sable.
One second. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Bruce?
The Sable.
Tower.
Riddler. Riddler.
Enterprises. Dwayne.
In Enterprises.
Tower.
Bruce.
Dwayne. Dwayne.
Batman?
Bruce?
Batman?
No, that's not it. Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
Okay, got it.
Tiffany.
Tiffany. The Sable.
Bruce?
Bruce.
There you go.
Bruce?
The waveforms match. There. I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Mori, huh? John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
Do you believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Mori's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach, peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand, Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel, took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
Okay. Now, let's think about it. So basically, we have on one hand we have Eli, who's basically the Riddler, and Batman gonna be more violent, more gritty, and basically Gordon won't like that. He's been kept from the dark, and that's good stuff. But maybe going for Bruce Wayne in this situation probably would be the best bet, because if we start from the roots, it'll be better. So let's go Mori, just because. Or just because I think Bruce Wayne can get it done in a much smarter way. But I think that's probably the best.
I'll meet with Mori. I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
Make more sense. Let's see if I'm wrong.
Waller's people are here, watching Mori. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag.
Welcome back.
I need you to keep an eye on him for
How are you?
me.
How was the birthday?
Maybe cause a distraction if I need it.
I'm almost done with this game. I think about 10-15 minutes.
Gotta be careful here.
The rainbow after
All this attention must be annoying to a man like Mori. They're following his every move.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
Do whatever it takes to find him, Bruce. I never want to see another video like the one with Lucius.
How goes the stream? Well, yeah, it was going well, but then one guy came and spoiled the game for me. So I just
No time to waste.
timed him out for 10 minutes. Like, there was a point of that.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
I had to go in the...
Good evening, Mr. Mori. I've come to talk.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
We have a mutual enemy, Mori. He can't go unchecked.
Men like you and I have many enemies, Mr. Wayne. I am sure we share more than one.
You know the one I mean.
The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of
Yeah, I don't blame you at all.
There's
It's just
really not much I can offer you.
salty
other than a
people
drink
just
and
coming in
seat to
like
let
that,
you.
saying,
Not while I'm being shadowed.
spoiling the game. I couldn't obviously time out in time thing here.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information. About the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
So my friend, you're on his hit list.
You're on his list, Mori. He's gonna hit you with the same weapons you sold him. You and a lot of other people.
I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner.
I have a pretty good idea.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
I see that you do. He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
Then you owe me one, guess.
Then you owe me, for my father's sake.
That was a long time ago, and favors go both ways.
I
can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
What?
A favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. She controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison.
Man, I could do that.
I could do that for you.
I knew I could count on your friendship. A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne.
That is true, to be honest.
Our agency friends will be back any second.
Take the drive by force or make the transfer. If you take it by force, it's just gonna make him an enemy. Let's just make the transfer. Money's not a big issue for me. Batman.
Done. Send me a postcard from the beach.
Thank you, Mr. Wayne. I owe you a great debt. If this ever comes to light, I'll keep your name out of it for as long as I can.
Thank you.
Be careful, Mr. Wayne. That lunatic is not to be trifled with. Now, I suggest you make yourself scarce before our agency friends return.
Now, I know I don't trust him, not at all. If he doesn't use my money for something else.
Information. Find me Riddler's location.
But money's money.
Fast.
It's not the biggest thing in the world.
The Lady of Dublin.
Which is?
A cargo ship in Gotham Bay.
Good. Send me the location. And let Gordon know. Tell him Batman's on the way.
Batman. This one's a long episode, man.
Armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
Dumbass recruits. What I think of them. Hello? I'm pressing Shift E. There you go.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this. What do you think's gonna happen?
Noise again, are we? Agent, what was your name? Blake?
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's gonna happen. My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll see what this is all in aid of. You agency imbeciles really thought you could ensnare me. You and your
A good spot for cover.
So foolish. She's about to regret her miscalculations.
Oh
All
yeah,
your
man.
idiot colleagues too. But then it's hard to blame individuals for institutional incompetence. The agency has a history of terrible decisions.
Wait for it.
Your agency has been on my heels far too long. I'll give it to
Don't
you.
want him raising an
You're
alarm.
relentless.
I'll move when he
I'll
isn't
admit it's
looking.
going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan.
What are you talking about?
You'll see what I mean soon, of course. They might be angry. You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me? It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling. My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting on Lino.
Ready, Bruce.
E. Let's go, buddy.
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over. Oversized vermin!
Batman! Batman!
Oh, it's the daughter.
Agent Avesta.
Oh, Agent.
Lore, it's heating up! Thanks, Batman.
Oh shit.
Are you alright?
Oh no. Seriously?
Oh God, not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Mori was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually. All part of the plan.
Uh-oh.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Mori. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
I heard a lot of people doing what I do. My code is how I stay human.
It's why I'm out here, and you're in there. About to
Hello?
meet your maker. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
Damn.
You get them right, this happens. I designed this for you, Batman. Gotham's champion of justice will die in an unfair puzzle.
You think I have
Let's
to get
started.
one wrong?
We have a lot to get through.
Ask your questions, Riddler. Let's get this over with.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd cooperate. But I don't think the agent next to you shares your enthusiasm. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture.
So I have to get rid of one, basically. Shit.
This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman. Which one of your dead friends am I?
Okay, let's give
Need a
one.
hint? Starts with the letters L and F.
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
That's 1, 2.
Number 2, also completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that.
Please. Don't let him die.
Avesta.
I need an answer.
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
You got it, Batman. Ha. Here's your prize.
Okay, this is the last one then.
Oh my god. Iman! What have you done?
You did?
Enough, Riddler. You've made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
I'm gonna get it wrong on purpose this one.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent.
Seriously?
You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
I'll fire one of the missiles. Use the Batcam to make it target the cage.
Okay, wait a second.
And use Riddler's trap to protect and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now?
That would be
I
me.
want to hear it from you.
I am.
What are you doing?
Hey.
No, 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 no! Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you?
I am good.
You...
Hey.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman. Oh no. This can't be happening.
Oh, soccer kick. Soccer kick. Oh. Bye. Oh.
Iman.
Batman. Thank God. I didn't think we were going to make it.
Of course we will.
I thought...
I'm just glad you're on your feet. You took quite a beating. Agent, are you okay?
My ears! I can't hear!
It's going to be okay, Iman. It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Well, congratulations, Batman. You managed, even in my twisted game, to keep everyone alive. But at what cost? Agent Infestus suffered, so no one had to die. That can't sit well with you.
Yeah, but at least he's not dead.
Can it?
This entire twisted situation is your doing, Riddler. All blame is on you. And so are the consequences.
You came after me, you know. Not the other way around. I made you hurt an innocent woman to get to me. Oh, my comrades would have been impressed.
Your comrades? What do you mean?
I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me.
I look forward to meeting these friends of yours. They're next on my list.
Good. They deserve it. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here. They broke the pact.
The pact?
Oh shit.
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics. Batman. Riddler, is he... Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble. A lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
You don't have to worry, Jim. I'll take the heat for this.
I appreciate the thought, but that ain't gonna cut it. Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess. Agent Avesta is deaf. Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Maury got out of Gotham all by himself. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars.
Seriously?
Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
You can't demote me.
I just did.
Gordon's been fighting the good fight for years. You're delusional if you think you can solve all our problems.
You're the ones who are deluded. You're so busy gazing into each other's eyes, you can't see the big picture. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group. Dr. Harleen Quinzel.
Suicide Squad,
former
baby.
psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on.
Nope.
A man who lives on both sides of the line. And knows exactly when to cross it.
Nope.
Yes. You and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Of course she knows my identity. No matter what. She ain't stupid. Alright, boys. That is the end of this game. Let's just read this choices, and even 85% left Tiffany furious. She was good when he told her you could help with the puzzle box. The funeral she consoled when you were late to her. Lucius, but because you told her the truth about endangering Lucius, she now afraid. Boys, you 73.9% saw players saw Gordon becomes Hellfire. He appreciated your work backing up Waller. Glad that you trust his side against Waller's loyalty. Even 40.3% players helped John vote for. He was with proud that you hard you liked, though you didn't. Friends, he still vote for you. 57.1 left on trauma. Press that you stood up with her. You're sorry she angered questions at the top. Yeah, so save lives there. Steve worked with Waller the way that strange. She was not happy when you years with hey because you had to talk work with you begrudgingly. 79.2 players saw out. Concerned bench. I think in the video of Lucius being those are the character choices. What Tiffany about Lucius' death? 85%. Death. Hey, I'm just being racist. When 85% players confess to Gordon that die. 71. Ooh, interesting. 50-50 made a deal. Ooh, that was a close one. It was 50-50. 82. Yeah, majority in all of them. Good. The trailer for the next one. Talking. Alright guys, that is the end. End it here. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure if you're not followed here, follow the stream. Helpful. Yeah, thanks guys who watched. Shame the guy spoiled it, but whatever. Next episode when it comes next month. So if you don't know when it, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, this will be uploaded to you. Let's play. So let's play.